Okay, let's go then. There, we're off. Oh yeah, we're gonna have subtitles for the dialogue now, so that's nice. For a little dialogue that we will actually listen to. So one of the tricky things about the Wii version is, you know, it's a Wii game. So you have the crosshair, like, always sort of visible like this, except when you're running. As I mentioned, you run by double tapping the analog stick forward, which is not a great way to run, but that's how it works. You lose the aim, which means you can't see how far you need to move the crosshair to actually turn. Which can be really annoying at times. Now this first QTE here is actually always the same button. And it is the button you pick something up with, in this case, the A button. After that, they randomize the QTEs, but that's the first time, always the same one. So that's very reliable. So if you never get any more QTEs, you don't have to worry about the randomizing. There's the packy that was missing in the PS2 version. There's just a rib cage here in the PS2 version. So I have double tapped the analog stick to run here, but I can only run in short sprints, and then I stop doing it. We saw that in the PS2 version as well, so it's something that happens in all versions. But it is, in my opinion, it happens more in the Wii version. I don't know if that's just me, if that's just my imagination, or if that's actually true. So, depending on how you feel about Wii motion controls, this is either the best version or the worst version to play. Personally, I actually really dig Wii Remote targeting controls like this. But yeah, it's much prettier than the PS2 version, isn't it? Like, it actually looks pretty decent, apart from Spike. Spike is still ugly. Spike only looks good in the HD version. Yeah, like, it looks pretty decent. Oh yeah, here you can see that the Dinosaurs are actually like red, and not just like grey with some red spots. It's a little green bar beneath the oh, my chat just reset, that's odd. The little green bar behind the ammo counter is actually unique to this version. Ah, 0.3 seconds slower.
That big cargo ship has got
0.3 seconds is very acceptable. Yeah, that UI for some reason is new and very unique to the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter version. Oh god. Most of the time, it's actually really nice to play this version with aiming, but sometimes your crosshair just isn't where you think it would be. And I guess this would be easier on a regular Wii, where you're holding it in front of the sensor bar, and you can probably just memorize sort of where it is. But yeah. Now this is where you're gonna see the real difference on Wii versus PS2, because here you can just do quick shots like this. You just instantly be over to the other side. Like when I got here the first time after having only played the HD version, my first thought was like, wow, this is gonna be the fastest version, because you can just like snap aim to everything. Like even with like perfect aim on the 360 version or PSP version on like high sensitivity, you're not gonna match this. And then after 2 runs, I realized, oh, there's no power-ups in the Wii version. I was certain I only missed the power-ups, and I was like, ah, that's odd, I didn't pick up any power-up in both my runs of the Wii version. That's strange. I wonder where they are, and I looked at the PSP speedrun, and I was like, oh wait, they're right in the center of the path where you go. They just don't exist in the Wii version. Oh, I'm stuck on the cannon, that's never happened before. Oh my god, I think that's my first speedrun that's never happened before moment. That feels strangely validating. Yeah, you can see how smooth this version is. Oh yeah, this is... Oh my god, I completely messed up the turn there. This game is much prettier than the Wii version. Like, it's night and day. And I have video proof of that, actually showing them side by side if people don't believe me. But I mean, you just saw the PS2 version. So that little tree I walked over there, that was not in the PS2 version. And I kept wondering when that tree was gonna show up, because the first time I did a speedrun of this game, I fell off that tree, and I couldn't figure out how to get back up on it, and I panicked. And it turns out you can just like jump up some rocks, and it's not at all hard. But yeah, I just completely panicked the first time. I was like, shit, 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 I'm never gonna be able to speedrun this game. So, when you go on to this tree, they actually despawn one, maybe both, of the Dilophosaurus that show up there. I think actually it's both, which is really nice, because otherwise they will shoot at you. And, I mean, I've mentioned this before, but I might as well mention it again. Oh, there's the Brachiosaurus. That also isn't in the PS2 version. Dilophosaurus did not actually spit venom. They did not actually have frills. That's a Jurassic Park idea that has stuck with people because people like Jurassic Park, and that includes me. I must have missed an ammo pickup, because normally I have more ammo for the machine gun here, but that's okay, because there's a machine gun pickup right before the Udoraptor boss fight, and that's where I need the machine gun anyway. Come on, run. There we go. Yeah, so I mentioned this when we played PS2 version, but because there's no run button, you just double tap the stick forward. That also means you can't really stop running unless you just stop entirely. So if I want to like reload or change weapons while I'm running, what I do is I jump. Because when I jump, I keep my momentum from running, but I'm allowed control of my gun again. So I can fire, I can reload. I just tried to use my run button. There is no run button. But yeah, you can like reload, you can change weapons and all that stuff, and it's really good. 18 seconds behind still. This is not a great run. Probably not gonna beat PB, but you know, if I don't die, maybe. I think I have about 4 minutes of lost time in deaths in my PB. Oh god. That was bad. So this is something really annoying. This is in both the Wii and PS2 version. I don't remember this in the 360 version, but it might be in there as well. They change your weapon when you start. Like every time there's a loading screen and you start back up, they change your weapon to whatever is in the second slot. And it's specifically the second slot because it's never the gun. It's never the handgun. It's always the second weapon you picked up. So right there I had the kind of crappy rifle that I don't like using much, that one, which really is not what I wanted there. I want my machine gun, rapid fire, because rapid fire is your best defense in this game. There's the green Dinosaur. I don't know if we had seen those until now, I don't think so. But yeah, because of where is it? It's still here somewhere. I don't like not knowing where the dinosaurs I have to kill are. There! Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that took more than it should. That's okay. There's ammo here.
Ammo? It's like Christmas.
I'm gonna reload before picking up the grenades, because I don't wanna have to deal with the grenades. Okay, please work the first time. No, I missed. Fuck, I knew it. I always die here. Not once have I had a clean run in this section. God, I need to unlearn my buttons too, because I keep trying to press the PS2 layout. It says so in the information, but I'm playing on emulator if you came late somehow. Which is why I'm not playing with the actual controllers. If you think that's cheating, that's fine, but I don't have an option right now. I would love to play on an actual Wii, but I don't have a North American Wii, so no can do. This section is probably the hardest section in the game, which is really strange because it's just the beginning of the third level. But there's something about the amount of dinosaurs to throw at you here, and just the very tight corners it has. Like, I literally have died every time I've played this section. And see, the dream is that you hit the rocks there with a grenade, and then you can just run past these, because they will not follow you past the jump down point after the rocks. Or at least some of them won't. I think like maybe one will follow you, but generally dinosaurs don't like leaving their designated arena. So if you're meant to fight them in one particular place, they will probably stick around that place, or at least not follow you for very long. So if you hit the rocks right there with the grenade on the first try, you can just run past them, and then you can get here and get a checkpoint.
Rock.
Here comes the little velociraptors, which I sometimes fuck this up. Ah, there we go. That's exactly how that should go. Oh, they're upset that I threw a grenade at their friends. Oh, come on. Here you can see one of the differences between... Okay, what the fuck? Here you can see one of the differences between the Wii version and the PS2 version. The screen goes black instead of red when you take damage. And it's the same in the 360 version. It's only the PS2 version that goes red for some reason. Which, I mean, to be fair, makes more sense. Red is normally what you, like, tend to have in, like, region health FPSs. So I don't know why they went with black, but, I mean, I actually do kind of like it. It's pretty neat and unique. Maybe I have underestimated the 9mm. It's actually, oops, this is actually pretty good. This is actually one of the first weapons I throw away this game when I get to my 5th weapon. Maybe I should keep it more. Maybe I should throw away the handgun instead. The world record holder of the PS3 version keeps changing to the handgun, but doesn't fire with it, which suggests to me that it might be faster, but I have tried and I have watched footage and it doesn't look faster to me. So maybe it's just something that runner likes to do and I'm thinking too much about it. But yeah. Time for the first hold the fort section. Did have a few messy deaths, but honestly, not too bad. Okay, shotgun time. Let's throw away the this handgun instead.
I'll hold them here.
I'm gonna pick up some ammo. Maybe I should throw this away actually. This rifle is not very good. But I'll keep it because it holds more ammo than the alternative. Oh, you're right. One cool thing about the Wii version, and it's only the Wii version, you can actually switch weapons much better. Because on all the console versions except the Wii, you only have a next weapon button, which is the triangle or the Y button. But on the Wii, you use the D-pad left and right, and you can pick next and previous weapon. So as long as you remember the order the weapons are in, you can faster cycle through them. Of course, in the PS2 version, this doesn't really matter, because you only have 2 weapons, but in all other versions you have 4, so it does matter, because you really want to make sure you can get to the weapon you want quickly. And it's nice. I like it. Oh, green one. Green ones, as I think I mentioned in the PS2 run, they are stronger. Which is why I was surprised they straight up don't exist in the PS2 version. There are only red Dinosaur in that one. Deinonychus. God, it's such a hard word. Like, I know how to spell it perfectly, but every time I say it, it sounds wrong. And when other people say it, it sounds right, so I know how it should sound, but I can't do it for some reason. Or maybe I'm doing it just fine, and I just think it's wrong, I don't know. It's a little hard sometimes to tell where they're attacking. I think I said it when we played the 360 version, that it would have been nice if there was like almost like a dinosaur radar or something, so you could just tell like which direction they were coming from. Because you have to like look for which of the wooden planks are going out, unless you can just see it right across like here. Also, why wasn't I using the shotgun? I complained this entire section in the PS2 version, I complained about not having the shotgun because they just did give it to you in the PS2 version. And then now I just forgot about it. The shotgun is incredibly powerful at close distance, as a shotgun should be. But yeah, to the point that it's actually the most used weapon outside of bosses, except that I'm not very confident in my aim. Which I probably should be more confident in my aim, because it's honestly not bad. I say that now, which means I'm probably gonna fuck up hard. But, like... I thought you had to open the gate. You can just wait it out. That's news to me. Oh, we're still behind, though. Oh, and I didn't pick up ammo. I thought I did. Damn it. It doesn't make sense you don't have to open the gate since you don't actually walk anywhere. You can open the gate, I'm pretty sure. That's what I always do. In the other Hollow Forts you have to do it, you have to continue forward, and I've always just done it here as well. Unless I'm just completely out of my mind and imagining it. I am not sure anymore. I've played too many different versions of this game. It's also possible it's a unique change to the Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter version. So I just remembered, I'm not playing the regular version, am I? I'm playing with the 2010 re-release. Almost no one on the internet even knows it's the same game. Like, I've been helping out with the Internet Game Database, which is a wonderful community, I should mention. I highly recommend, if you're interested in helping out with filling out the database, to join Discord, because they are a great bunch of people. But, oh god, I'm gonna die from regular red dinos. No, I'm not. Oh god, please. 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 No. Did I get a checkpoint? I think I got a checkpoint. Deinonychus. Deinonychus. That's not how the paleontology videos I watch say it. They say Deinonychus. But they managed to get the other N in there that I don't, but... I think I don't. There we go. Ah, yes. Ah, finally. Good weapon. I've never died before this section starts here before. Or maybe the 360 version. Actually, I've never died in this section on the Wii version before. So that was fun. I'm a fucking bush dino. I should mention that you don't want to get too close to the windows, because if you do go all the way up, you will like do. Oh, okay. I'm sure. Okay, I'm not doing it here for some reason. But you will like stand up against the wall and you can't actually hit the dinos with the gun, which is really annoying when it happens. So you want to stand like just at enough distance so you can shoot and still repair. There is where a explodable barrel is in the HD version. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, I help out with the internet game database, and like nowhere on there did it mention that Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter was just a re-release of Jurassic Hunter. So I didn't know that, and so I was planning Jurassic June, and as I was, and I got a hold of Jurassic Hunter for 360 emulator, and I checked to make sure that worked, and it worked. I was like, awesome. And then I was like, oh cool, I also have Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter. So I got that for the Wii, and I was like, let's check this out. And I started it up, and I was like, wait, I have seen this game literally today. I was like, well, maybe Activision just reused the title FMV background or something. Or maybe it's a light gun version. I was really excited, like, oh, is there a light gun version of Jurassic the Hunted? Because like this comes with the Top Shot accessory, and that is primarily used for like arcade style shoot 'em ups. So maybe that was it. It's not. It's just the same game, but they have a green bar behind ammo now. That's what the game needed. Okay. Please work. I really hope that the one behind died. It did not. Oh no. Okay. Run, just run, just run. I'll reload when I drop down. Just run. No, please run. I wasn't able to reload because I got stuck in the damage there, but it's okay, I'm still managing. I'm not gonna bother with the ammo up there, just a shotgun. I already reloaded the shotgun, I think. Reload this thing. Yeah, that's just the rifle. Okay. But yeah, you can actually double tap the analog stick to start running, even if you're mid-air. Or like if you're doing anything that prevents you from running, you can still do it, and the game will remember that you did it when you're allowed to start running again. Like there, I just instantly started sprinting again, even though I was reloading, and you can't reload while sprinting, which is really nice. I'm surprised they made it so you could buffer it like that, because a lot of games would not really bother with that. Oh, that's interesting. The overheat bar is green now. That's new. It's very strange, like the things they changed. Like this little UI element, it seems. And I checked, like this version is developed by Cauldron, at least officially it says so. It doesn't mention any like other studio coming in. So like, I mean, it's gotta be strange to be like, for Activision to be like, hey, can you like slightly do some updates to the game you released last year so we can release it again under a different name and pretend it's a new game even though it's not? I mean, Cauldron clearly did it, so. Also, I don't know, like, Cauldron HQ, the company that did this game, we've done various shooters. I mentioned the Cadellas ones already, but even like non-hunting ones. I mean, this isn't really a hunting one either, but it has a hunt in the name. But they've made like various shooters and stuff, and worked with like Activision and other companies for quite a while. But here's the thing, right? Their website is still up, but they haven't released anything for like 7 years or something, and they haven't done any news posts for 7 years, and their phone line is dead. So I don't even know if the studio exists anymore. And yet somehow the website does, and doesn't mention anything about them having closed down. Like, I don't know, it's strange. The Wikipedia page doesn't mention anything either. Actually, what do they have? No, they do have a Wikipedia page. Pretty sure they did. That's how I found out that they made, what's the game called? Not Carrier, but something similar.
I just shot myself some uglies near a down chopper.
Also, they had like a bunch of games on Steam, or at least some games on Steam that are no longer on Steam. And, I mean, that could be... Oh, you freaking crazy. That could be like... oh, wow. I had a stutter there, that's unusual. Oh, nice, we've caught back up. Like, it could be a license thing, because I think like the Cabela's games were the ones they had on there that aren't there. There are still some games on there that are on there, and if they no longer exist, then who gets the money when people buy the games they published and developed? I'm very confused about this, and no one knows or cares about Cauldron except for me, so when I mentioned them on Twitter and I was like, hey, does anyone know if these people exist? No one really knew. The only answer I got about that was to mention that I tried to get someone actually was like, I looked up their like phone line for like business purposes and the phone line is dead. I was like, okay, well that's not good. See, I knew there were 3 dinos here, 4 even. There were only 2 in the PS2 version, I think. Maybe that was the previous room and I'm just completely talking out of my ass. I hope I don't die here. I normally don't die in the volcano level, but there are a few sections, like this one actually, that can be a little annoying. I'm gonna run ahead here. Yeah. But this is not the first level with these, but it's one of the first with these plants. These plants actually damage you, and the first time you take damage from them, Dylan is like, great, they're probably poisonous too. But I don't think they were in the PS2 version. Or at least I never got to hear that voice line. You can find those plants earlier. You can actually find them before you even have a gun, like right at the start of the game, at least in the 360 version. 'Cause that's where I first found them. Please run. There we go. It's a bit odd. Like, they don't do much damage. I've never died because of them. And unlike what Dylan says, they're not poisonous. Like, you're not gonna take damage over time or anything like that. They're just there. In like very few levels they exist. Almost just for the sake of that voice line being justified. There you had my running, jumping, and reloading thing. That was me trying to do a jumping shot, but I didn't hit the head on the Dilophosaurus, so it didn't kill it. But hey, that's okay. I am basically done with the volcano level, and I have not died yet. Now we just need to kill the Uraraptors. Can I stand here before I drop that? Yes, I can. Thank you, because I want to reload before we do that. Okay.
Smell as bad as you look.
Where are you? There you are. What the fuck is happening with my aim? God damn it. This run is not going well. Go.
What have you got me into, Rock?
Oh, fuck. Okay, good. I'm actually behind again. That's not good. Like, that segment was good, but overall this run is not very good. I might beat my PB. It's not impossible if I don't have any more major fuck-ups like this one. But we'll see. This part you actually don't want to shoot the dinosaurs in, because you have a checkpoint right here, so if you just run past them, you can like avoid having to deal with a lot of them. But that didn't really go as planned. Okay. I get these out of the way before the green ones show up. Hopefully I can just route them so they don't block me from the door. That would be really nice. So I can just do the quick strat of killing them from the door and then just triggering the cutscene the moment they're dead. But they don't seem to be playing nice, so I don't know, maybe not. Oh wait, actually maybe. Maybe. Oh, this is actually not that bad. I mean, it wasn't perfect to the door. It's gonna be 2 more though. Should be low. There we go. There was 1 more? I didn't kill all of them? What the fuck? There we go, nice! Oh yeah, I actually caught back up time there. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I'm glad you could find the information though, because when I asked on Twitter, no one had any idea. I was like, oh. I wanted to find out if, like, they were still making games or not. Because I like their games, so at least this one. Yeah. Yeah, not gonna bother with the Magnum. Magnum is pretty good, but I don't like the, like, handguns in this game. They are generally not as good as the just... Okay, I will admit the 9mm automatic handgun is actually really nice. Overall, the bigger guns is where it's at. But I like this weapon in this level, which of course it wasn't in the PS2 version, because you can just quickly mow down the Pteranodons so you can keep moving. Because Pteranodons do a lot of damage, and if you hit twice by them, you're basically guaranteed to be dead unless you manage to regen your health from it. So just not having to reload, just being able to sprint is really nice. There we go, checkpoint. Sometimes you can actually abuse the checkpoint deaths. Oh yeah, right. Arma. That's the stuff that... Oh yeah, because Bohemian used to do Operation Flashpoint. I feel like I've had this conversation before on another stream, but I'm not sure which one it was. But yeah, because they used to make Operation Flashpoint, and then they made Arma, and then like they got the rights back to the first Operation Flashpoint, but not the sequels, because they didn't make the sequels. Oh, what am I doing? Run! There we go. Okay. God, I can't believe I stopped there. I'm just supposed to ignore those enemies. I've gotten so paranoid from testing, but yeah, you can see the plants grow, by the way, as you get close to them. That's a rendering thing where rather than having them fade in, the developers have made so it looks like they actually like increase in size. It can sometimes look more natural as you're running. In this case, it just looks like they're growing really fast, and I fucking love it. Yeah, they got back the Operation Flashpoint, the first game, so they renamed it to Arma, and re-released it, so now that game is called Arma as well, which I thought was really funny. I'm not a big fan of those games, to be perfectly honest. Like, I played the first Operation Flashpoint back when I still liked military shooters. Back before I was a teenager, I guess. Because I was going to say back before I was an adult and became disillusioned with the American military. But no, that happened when I was a teenager. I'm just that old now. Those games came out when I was a teenager. Yeah, I don't know. Games like Operation Flashpoint and Delta Force, Arma, hell, America's Army. I guess the Modern Warfare games, although I think the first ones were actually pretty decent at not just being propaganda. I used to love those games, like I thought they were really fun, because when they first started coming out, you know, it was something different. It was a new take on like the shooting, like first-person shooters. This wasn't about shooting monsters. This was like tactical and realistic, and oh wow. And then just the video game industry, and now I just cannot care anymore. Like, I can't even do World War II shooters anymore, and like, who doesn't want to kill Nazis? But like, god damn, I was watching the Future Games show, which is Games Radar's showcase, and it was not a bad show, honestly. It had a bunch of dinosaurs in it, but like, they had three different World War II shooters in that showcase in 2021. Like, what? We're still doing this. For real, we're unironically doing just regular World War II shooters to the point where there can be 3 in one showcase. So yeah, I don't know. I cannot care anymore about military shooters. Like, maybe if they take place in a war I haven't seen before. Actually, let me just come back and get the ammo there. It's a loss of time, but it will possibly save me time later. Oh yeah, it's Codemasters. Why is my chat placed so oddly? Why is it up? Oh, because I moved the wrong window. That's why. Good job, me. Can I fix that? See if I can fix that. That's the one I want to move. You're supposed to be down there. Hello, Rexy. Not Rexy, but God, I keep forgetting to do this every time I have a stream. I want to look up what they call the T-Rexes in the Lost World, because like they don't have official like in-universe names, but like the animatronics were named on set. So the green and the red, or the green and brown T-Rex just have like semi-official names, and we keep running into references to those two T-Rexes, and Trespasser and this, and I can always keep thinking I should look up what they're called so I can refer to them by their names. And I never do it. I just never do it. Of course, the T-Rex in the original Jurassic Park is Rexy, and although on set the animatronic is actually Roberta, but in the novel it's Rixie, and in Camp Cretaceous, it's Rixie. In Claire's Sanctuary, the Jurassic World Evolution story expansion pack thing, it's Rixie. So it's Rixie. Just Rixie. I don't care that Colin Trevorrow just says the T-Rex. Yes. Shit. I almost forgot to not have look, it's green. Wii version is the only one that doesn't have a red T-Rex. And it's so strange. Why? Like, why? They have the textures. In this game, both of these are under 2 gigabytes, so they definitely weren't running out of space on the DVD. It's so strange. Ah shit, I messed it up, I'm not gonna be able to get it on a second go. Ah, that's okay. Whoa, that's more pteranodons than I wanted. Ooh. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Like, why? Sorry, I haven't been able to read the chat for a while. Because pteranodons. I will read in the loading screen. Oh. Yeah. Like, I don't know, I got so tired of World War II shooters, like back when everyone was doing them. I was so happy that people stopped doing them. And that, I will admit, there was a short period when I was like, I wouldn't mind a World War II shooter again. But it very, very quickly went back to, yeah, I've had enough. Let's go back to not making these, and no, we just kept making them. Except we also have the modern day stuff, which never let up as World War II came back. No, we just made more shooters instead of changing the themes. So that sucks. And on top of that, we have so many fucking zombie games. And like, you know, credit where credit is due. They announced what seems to be a Left 4 Dead style game with vampires instead of zombies. But let's be real, it will probably feel like zombies for like the generic main enemies, because it's like they're gonna need like the kind of horde element of enemies, and if you just have a crowd of vampires trying to claw at you, it's not that different from zombies. We're just much more handsome. Like, cool, the game is a little sexier than Left 4 Dead. That's, I mean, I guess that's a plus in a way, but yeah. Like I mentioned this on Twitter, and I think people know what I'm about to say, but you could take like pretty much any zombie game coming out and make it about dinosaurs, and like it would be, you could do all the things that you're doing with the zombies or with dinosaurs. Because zombies in video games, they very, very rarely are a case of the social commentary. They very rarely actually have like the whole zombie virus spread infection thing as a gameplay mechanic, which means it doesn't really matter if they infect people because it's not gonna affect how the game plays. So you can just take, you know, the hordes of zombies and make it hordes of dinosaurs trying to eat you, because zombies also try to eat you. And look, now your shooter is more interesting. Now your crafting sim is more interesting. Even though Ark is doing it, your prospects in is now more interesting because it's not just DayZ. But, yeah. Like, give me Dead Rising with dinosaurs. Give me Left 4 Dead with dinosaurs. Like a second extinction is a little bit like that, but not really. Well, it's more like Destiny dinosaurs, actually. You can play that on Jurassic already. But yeah. I wanted to be hyped for the new Battlefield because I was like, oh nice, it's futuristic. That's actually what I was hoping for. And then they showed it and it was just like, oh, futuristic just means that it's modern day. But, like, they put neon lights on things. And there's a desert in the city now. Hello Edladero. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, the title of the stream is wrong. We're playing the Wii version now, not the PS2 version. We already did the PS2 version and it was bad. So now we're doing the Wii version, which is cool. But yeah, like seriously, just take like half of the zombie games coming out and replace the zombies with dinosaurs. Boom! I will now buy your game. Like, you made it interesting enough again. It's like I was seriously just amazed at how many zombie games they were showing. Like really? Like, I mean, I guess they have to be successful. Why else would people be making them? But I'm just sitting there like, I genuinely thought no one wanted more zombie games. Like, I get wanting a new Left 4 Dead, and Back 4 Blood looks great. I will probably really enjoy Back 4 Blood. But there was no real reason it had to be zombies again. You know, it could have been anything. It could have been any kind of horror creatures. Why is everything still just zombies? Is it just because it's easy? Like, you don't have to like explain it. Like they say in Zombieland, it's basically just like when the inevitable zombie play happened, it happened. There, that's the backstory. Like, because I guess that's true. I guess like people don't really care too much about why there's a zombie apocalypse in games. They just want to kill zombies. But again, you can do that with dinosaurs too, or anything else really. Like, if people aren't gonna care about like there being anything deeper to it, like they just wanna kill a bunch of monsters, I don't think it has to be zombies. And I don't think it's good for marketing, because like, surely you would want your game to stand out, and at some point it all just blurs together. Like, I cannot tell you the name of all the zombie games I saw in the past 3 days for E3 and Summer Games Fest. But Buck, right, you're right, yeah. Like I can't tell you. Like, I can tell you Back 4 Blood. I can't even tell you what the fucking vampire game was called. And that's not even zombies, it's vampires, but like it was just so similar that like, even though it looked cool, even though it was just a pre-rendered trailer, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a game that was announced, I guess. Oh wow, we lost a lot of time on that one. Oh, yeah, I'm no longer thinking we're gonna beat the PB. This is not doing too well. Then again, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try just running for this one. Oh wait, I actually have to kill the enemies because it's a burning thing. Well, this is off to a great start then. I really need to like remember better which sections I actually have to kill the enemies in. Then again, I think this actually went faster anyway, just because I killed them close to the fire rather than taking them one by one. Okay, reload. You get a call around here. There's gonna be a red dino that comes in from the corner, but I think I can manage. Oh yeah. Okay, good. I really wish you had a longer sprint. Yes. Saving, checkpoint save. Fuck yes, and they're not gonna follow me in here. Hello, Spike. As you can see, Spike is still... You're not supposed to follow me in here. Oh well, if I was gonna get the QT, that was probably the best place to get it, because I had to wait for Spike to move anyway. Oh, wow. Okay.
That was too close.
No, it was too close, yes, because we got hit. That should be a PB for this section. Oh yeah, we're back on track. Holy shit. Oh yeah, look at so yeah, the green T-Rex, that is to say, the female T-Rex was called Buck, and the male T-Rex, the brown T-Rex, was called Dex, and the baby T-Rex, I didn't read the name of it, but it's gonna do it in a second. The baby T-Rex was named Thrasher. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to memorize that. Yeah, I don't think it will come up in any more Jurassic June games, because I don't think there's any more Lost World reference, to be perfectly honest. It's still something I do want to know, so... I'm gonna remember to actually throw a grenade next time that she staggers up. So there is 2 ammo crates here, so I'm actually kind of close to one, I think. Yes, perfect. That's what we like to see. Ouch! Oh, you're kidding me, really? Okay. Oh yeah, you're right, it is its own health bar. I was wrong. Reload, 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 reload. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, don't bite me. Ah. You don't really get the belly shots when she staggers, and she doesn't like to stagger. You have to shoot her in the face for a certain amount, and then she staggers, but... Well, you can see. Alright, we have this gun now. I don't normally take this gun. I think we lost time again, actually. I'm not sure what is going slow this time. I'm gonna have to look back at this footage later and see exactly what I'm doing wrong, because I feel like I'm... Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I'm going to blame it, partially, on having played the PS2 version. I am just not doing... I'm just straight up pressing the wrong buttons. That was not good. Yeah, we're back at a loss. Oh... Okay, we're gonna have to do something good with this. We have the boss fight here. I always manage to do that slow down too fast. By too fast, I mean that too slow, but in the case of... I start to slow down too early, so that it slows down rather than help me speed it up. I think I'm actually gonna pick up the explosive arrows. I am fucked right now. Oh, come on! Oh, this run is going bad. Oh, you were actually ahead for a while. Do we have... We don't even have any grenades. God damn it. Where are you? Come on, you the raptors. There. Nope, can't use it this close. If I can just... See, among the many things I've done wrong this run, and I'm actually really embarrassed that I'm doing this many mistakes. Maybe it's because I'm talking at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I have not streamed myself speedrunning before, so it would certainly make sense that I'm not used to talking and doing this at the same time. Yeah. One of the issues, one of the things that I did wrong there was I should have gone back to the ammo crate before killing Spike. So I can get full ammo just before the end of that. If I do, then, well, I can just rush through that entire section. I can just use the light machine gun and nothing else to take him out. Oh shit, which... Okay, thank fuck. Run through these so I can get to the hold the fort section faster. Please don't die. Okay, good. There we go. The hold the fort section has started. I can kill these at ease because now it's almost an auto-scroller. I mean, it's not an auto-scroller. It's kills certain amount of dinos fast enough, but they take time to appear, so it's similar. I can't hit it from here. What are we talking about? The crossbow is in the Xbox version. I just missed it when we played the casual run because the entire screen was white. And when you pick it up, it actually gives you this big warning like, by the way, these are explosive arrows, which makes me think it's a Turok reference, because I mean, why would you put a crossbow in your game just to have it be explosive arrows? If it's not to make a reference to the Dinosaur Hunter game where that's like a main weapon. Because like in the original Turok you have that, in Turok 2 you have that, I believe in Turok 3 you have that, in Turok 2008 you have that, and maybe not in Turok Evolution, but then again maybe you do. I don't remember Turok Evolution, but I think you had a bow and arrow instead in Turok. Well, yeah, actually, you have a bow and arrow in all of them, but, like... oh, I can't believe I actually got through that, because I panicked. I was like, shit, Z button. What is the Z button? Like, I haven't seen that button prompt before, because the button prompts are random. So used to A or B. At least it wasn't C, because if C had come up there, I would have just been like, fuck. I don't remember what C is. Because C is not used a lot in this game. Actually, that's not true. It is used quite a lot. It just... The prompt for C isn't used a lot, because the prompt... C is jumping. And you get one prompt telling you that you use C to jump, and then C is never again appearing on your screen unless, please run, unless you get the random CQTE. Land Before Time, that's what I wanted to talk about before I got ambushed by dinosaurs. Land Before Time is fun. I like Land Before Time. I actually don't like the first one the most, oddly enough. I know. I think I like maybe the second one the most. Like, a few of the sequels are actually pretty good. Like, they have a very different tone from the first one. But I wouldn't say that's like a bad thing. It is very much just a different thing. And now my cat wants to go up to the door again. Wonderful. You're gonna have to wait a few more minutes, cat, because I'm almost done with the run. Oh yeah, there we hit 1 hour. God damn it. If I hadn't fucked up in so many awful ways, we might have finally gotten my sub 1, but maybe tomorrow, because this is my last run for tonight. I am very tired. Remember how I almost died in this section because you couldn't pick up any ammo because in the PS2 version you only have 2 weapons instead of 4 weapons? Oh, I don't like this log. Because, like, it looks right now that I am, like, not on top of it, I think. This looks slightly curved. So, like, I kept thinking I was steadying myself, but I was actually, like, making myself unsteady and I died. See, I was right. Well, okay, I said it was a red dinosaur here, not a green dinosaur, but in the PS2 version, it was a velociraptor, one of these, instead of a Deinonychus. I can't say it right. Just can't. I'm gonna run over here and reload. So all these web things, you can't break the web on yourself. Instead, you have to kill enough enemies and then scorpions will come and break it. Oh wow, my aim is terrible. Well, you can kill more than one with one shotgun hit quite easily, but for some reason it just did not want to do it there. Dylan, where you're at? I have no idea, but it's a bunch of stuff from Civil War. Oh, I know where that is. Levy, please. Please stop scratching at the door. I want to talk about The Land Before Time. So, okay, Land Before Time. I like the second movie. The second movie has Chomper, and Chomper is awesome. That's the friendly T-Rex, or the friendly shark tooth. That's what you call T-Rexes. It's a baby T-Rex. Like, he doesn't actually talk until a later film that he appears in, and the cartoon show, I believe. But he's great. Like, Chomper is awesome. He gets a song in one of the sequels to... Oh my god, I have no fucking ammo. Or rather, no reloaded ammo, at least. Why is my aim so terrible? Like, more than usual terrible. But yeah, I think the second one's my favorite. The second one also has the best villains. Because in the first film, there's not really any main villains, aside from, like, Scary T-Rex, which, you know, cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a Scary T-Rex. It's not like, it doesn't have any personality at all. It is just a Scary T-Rex. But in the second film, there's a bunch of oviraptors. That's like just 2 oviraptors with like these really like self-important. Like the main one's like this really self-important, like fancy. Levy, can you please stop scratching at the door? This like pompous, like stuck up, like he wants to eat eggs. He has a song about wanting to eat eggs. It's fucking brilliant. Oh my fucking god, Levy, you are driving me mad. Levy, if you don't know, it's my little cat who is currently scratching at the glass door. Because she has decided she wants to go to the bedroom and sleep instead of sleeping on the couch as she's been doing for the past 5 hours. And she cannot wait for me to be done, even though it's just gonna take like 1 more minute. Well, no, probably longer than that, because I'm messing this up really badly, and I keep forgetting to use adrenaline mode. Yeah, but here's the thing about Levy, right? Levy is not annoying about stuff like this unless I'm screaming. It's like she realizes that I am like paying attention to someone else because I'm talking, but there's no one else in the room, which obviously means that I should be paying attention to her and do everything that she wants to do, which can be everything from, in this case, open up the door, to go out with her, or play with her, or feed her, or, you know, whatever she has decided is what she wants to do right now. Oh my god, like, this is really frustrating me. I do not need this in the middle of my run. This is bringing thing. Normally, when I do my runs, I don't stream. So Levy actually doesn't bother me, because I don't need to have the door closed. And she doesn't realize that I am busy, because I'm not talking. Or if I am talking, I'm just saying small stuff to myself. But now, I am streaming, which means that suddenly Levy needs to be annoying, which anyone who has watched my normal streams is well aware that literally every fucking time Levy decides to start clawing at the glass door at some point during the stream. Often multiple times during the stream. God, that's a terrible time.
Did we make it?
No, she doesn't want to be around me. She wants to go into the room I'm not in.
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
I mean, it's not a terrible
Gracious.
time.
Damn
My
it.
second best time,
Die out
actually.
here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work wasted. The world has to
And
know.
actually, the boss fight
Hey, look on the bright
did
side.
win back a lot of time.
Nah, I got nothing. We're screwed.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's like, what, 2 minutes and
Hey, you got
30
me a ride or
seconds?
something?
No, it's 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It's just right there on the screen.
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you
Then you get
again.
subtitles here, so it's easier
Hell of a hood
to
ornament you got
get what they
there,
say.
buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring
No.
back some proof.
No,
Plus, the good doctor has some great recipes for roasted
the
dinosaurs.
only altered
With a real
dialogue
dinosaur and the time vortex engine, they'll
between the
have to believe us.
versions is
Father, how
stuff
did
that
they get the TVE working
is
again?
said during
And to
gameplay.
arrive almost at the same moment we did. It's just amazing.
It was simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend here, it was merely a matter of reconfiguring the TVE to repeat the same quantum wave pattern.
Like, for
as when we
example, the
sent you
start
two
of the
back.
game,
Granted,
in the
it
HD
took us almost
version,
a year to get that right.
Dylan talks and is like, what
You
the?
haven't been waiting
What are
long,
these?
you
And
see.
oh, that looks
You
like a
got here
dinosaur,
just
and
in
what the
time.
foxtrot is
Just
happening
in
here?
time.
Which is a great line.
So, what
Levy.
do we do about gas for this
Stop.
boat? Does it even still work?
And
Guys,
there are a few changes like that, but the actual cutscene dialogue is identical between all the versions. Except for the cutscenes that aren't in the PS2 version, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it short here. I'm just gonna... Did the game just, like, leave me on a loading screen? But, like, what is it loading? I think the game crashed.